dude, while we're on the topic, like, dude, my LinkedIn's going ape shit, bro. Like, people are connecting about me. So many people asked about your community. Like, I talked to this one guy on Friday because people are starting to fish around now, bro. They want
Dude,
to
the
know.
fractional SDR stuff's getting really popular.
Bro, I know I'm trying to do something too because I started fractional with him, and he's trying to do the whole, oh, you don't got to pay for it. No, bro, spending that money with you is single-handedly the best thing I did because it made me have to earn, bro. Like it's nuts. Like, dude, I'm gonna make almost $5,000 this week.
Yeah,
and I'm only working 4.5 hours a day right now because I'm in training camp. Like, are you kidding me?
yeah. It's not like you're having to put in 16-hour days to hit them, right? And it's not like you had to go learn some new skill or figure out how to build AI agents or figure out how to build funnels and like all this other jazz. So tell the folks listening here, and we'll kind of just dive into this. Folks are going to be watching this. People watch these testimonial calls, bro. They really do, right? They watch the ones with Patrick. People have seen the ones with Daniel. And so you've got a really good story here. When did you initially join the community? How long ago? 3 months?
So I joined the community on the 8th of August this year.
Okay, so it would have been August. So yeah, about 2.5 months ago. And what were you doing before you joined the community?
So in January, I was jobless, contemplating switching careers. A random LinkedIn post led me to an agency, actually a really good agency in the outbound space. And, my first day on the phone with this agency, I booked 4 appointments. And they were just a big confidence boost. So I was working at the agency, and it was growing, but it just wasn't for me. Like I knew I wasn't living up to my skill set, my talent. I was just sitting there blindly hitting play and just doing dials, right? Mm-hmm. So I've been, watching, we've known each other for a couple of years now. So I was watching your community, and I literally remember the same day that I paid for my first installment, I got terminated from that agency because they kind of found out, people were, when on cold calls, people were offering me crazy salary jobs. And I'm sitting here saying, why am I doing, pardon my language, why am I doing all this for $3,000 a month when I see other guys making 10, 12, 15, and I know I'm talented enough to do it. Yeah. So I joined the community. I got terminated my first month with the community. I was struggling with consistency, getting my out of bed, and hunger. And it took me a little longer than some of the other people, but by about the 5th, the 6th week, I closed 3 clients in 1 week, actually on one day.
Yeah.
And crazy. I went from that, I think I underpriced myself a bit. I wanted my first clients, but I invoiced about $8,000 in 1 day, US, and I'm from Canada. So that's a lot of bank up in Canada.
That's probably 12. That's probably 12K CAD. Which we get a lot of Canadians that I forgot you're from Canada, bro. I bet you we've got like 8 or 9 Canadian students now. It's pretty cool to see. Where do you feel like you've gotten the most value from the community? In specific, like what specific parts of the community or resources do you feel like have been the most valuable for you?
Yeah, for me, I knew it was never an issue of talent with me. Like I can have a conversation with anybody in any industry, but the accountability and the support network, like logging into school, seeing that I have access to like all these different resources, like how to price yourself, how to sell the conversation model, how to hold yourself accountable, cold calling with the community, logging in the Trellis. I know I've been slacking a bit, but
I mean, you're doing your thing. You come though when you need to.
But it's fun because like there's a whole community here. We share cold calling tips, share openers. Some of the guys are doing really well, like Patrick and Daniel, to the point where it's like, if you're in the community, you're guaranteed to find deal and find a work. Like Elijah, Daniel, Patrick, they're at the point now where they have so much work. They're like, there's free deals.
And you're gonna be at the exact same place.
I'm getting there.
You're gonna be at the exact same place where it's like
the accountability, the resources, the deals, like that for me was the most valuable part of the community, just getting access to all of that.
I love it, man.
Yeah.
And when you initially joined, what problems were you really trying to solve? And what were you trying before that? And like, what were some of the frustrations that you had, you know, with what you were doing or yourself before joining the community?
Yeah. Man, a lot. Cause like I told you, I almost quit sales at the start of the year. Like last year, I wasn't really working, just finding companies that had really bad setups and everything. So what I was trying to solve was I was in a position now where like, look, my parents are older. I need to do more support at home. I wasn't living the life that I knew I was capable of. I was trying to order Uber Eats. And I'm debating if I should spend $5 more on a meal. Like I had a very scarce mindset.
Yeah. I
And
remember that. I remember that at the beginning.
I was panicking, right? And I'm like, man, the community costs this much money. Like, that's a lot of money. But it all paid off. So for me, I was in a place in my life where I knew I was not being the person that I knew I could be. And funny enough, on the way back from the gym today, I had to pat myself on the back because I'm like, yo, I'm finally becoming the man I know I can be.
Love it, bro.
This morning I woke up and I'm like, I need to make some more income. And I just literally found out I'm getting paid $2,000 today, like in the first few hours. Like, are you kidding me? Like, these are things I never thought was possible. Now I have deals coming to me.
Yeah.
Right. Which is crazy.
Isn't that crazy how like that little shift of like, your energy or the way you're showing up in the world. Yeah. And then all of a sudden it's like these things that you didn't think were possible. Like they start actually coming to you.
Yeah.
Right. And like these laws of the universe actually start like playing out in your favor. And it's like, wait a second. All it took was that like simple shift in focus and attention and energy. So what results have you achieved? I know you've alluded to it a few times, some of the invoices you've sent out. But what results have you achieved so far? Just, a little over 2 months in to the community.
So it's been great. Like I've been putting up meetings for my clients. I've been getting complimented by people in the outbound space for the quality of my work. I'm not just another cold caller. I'm a really good one. Right?
Yeah. You're a professional, dude. You're a professional.
And look, I never compliment myself. I never pat myself on the back. I'm the kind of guy that's always like, you could be doing more. You could be doing this. But when I take a step back and look at it from a different perspective, it's like, wow, the results from doing this are actually crazy. Because I started posting on LinkedIn. I always wanted to, but I'm like, nah, I'm not one of those LinkedIn guys, Like I'm a pirate. Like just get me on the phone and hustle. But I realized, I have so much experience to share. Funny stories.
I loved your post the other day where you were like, you were talking about like, you posted a screenshot actually of your client, and I was like, yeah, bro. And I even showed my girlfriend. I'm like, look at this post Jesse just made. I'm like, this dude's he's on a whole different wavelength than when I found him originally. Like his confidence, his certainty, his sense of self, his sense of self-worth it's all coming back.
Yeah. It's like literally the greatest thing best thing I did. Like I was really able to pivot this year. And like right now I'm a little bit of a time constraint because of outside hobbies like Muay Thai. But going into next year, because it's already November, time flies. Well, November in a few days, I'm primed. I'm ready to go. Like when I'm gonna finish this year strong. There's still time in the month. I'm gonna take some time off in December. It's been a pretty serious training camp, but I have all the tools in place so that when the new year starts, there's no reason why I can't make 150, 200K USD next year.
Dude, I love it, bro. I love it.
And that's nuts considering I made almost $0 last year. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, dude. And the thing is it's a skill set that you already had.
Exactly.
It was just a simple shift in the mindset, the positioning, the way you felt and saw yourself at the end of the day. Why should folks, or why did you specifically choose to, I mean, we worked together at one point, like you worked for me on campaigns, right? So it's like, why go with a coach or join a community rather than just going at it yourself?
Yeah. And it's funny because a lot of people have asked me that on LinkedIn after I started posting, right? And sure, you could do it by yourself, but look, are you really gonna pick up and cold call for yourself? Do you know how to cold call for yourself? Do you know how to position yourself? It's easy when I'm like, oh yeah, I'm calling from Salesforce, and you already have all that, big company. When you're calling for yourself, it's different. Same thing in Muay Thai. I could go to a gym and hit the punching bag, but am I using the right technique? Am I enforcing bad habits?
Yeah.
Is there Am I really pushing myself? Is there competition? Like for my training camp, I went ahead and got a Muay Thai coach in Toronto. Shout out my coach, Brad. And he pushed me every day because I want to be great, right? And you can definitely be great by yourself. But the same reason I told my sister this too. I'm like, look, I went ahead and hired a business coach because I want to get better at this, right?
Dude,
sure, you can do it yourself, but like even the greatest athletes, Michael Jordan had Tim Grover, Jerry Rice had Bill Walsh, Tim Duncan had Greg Popovich, right? These guys were already superstars. They were already good, but the coaching is what brought them out and pushed them to be the best version of themselves. And when I say coaching, like I'm not sitting here saying like, oh my God, like Hunter didn't praise me today. Dude, I don't need to tell you how good I am. I need you to tell me where I can improve and how I can push myself. And that's why I got here. So many days, I remember I wanted to join the community. I'm like, Hunter, I'm not sure about spending the money. And you're like, just do it. And I was like, all right, here's my credit card. And I never looked back, right? Because imagine I never had you there. Imagine there was a community and I didn't have someone like you. I would have been like, you know what? I won't do this. I'll just like, I don't know. I'll just go take a lame job where I got to work 8 hours and have a manager breathing down my back. And can't work remote, can't work from Mexico, can't, oh, sorry, you're Canadian. We don't like, I could have went, no. And I was sick of that, bro. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm better than that. I got skill. I just needed someone to help me uncover it. And that's exactly what this community's done. I've also made friends in the community. Shout out Carlos and Jan.
Dude, right? They're great, bro. They're all great.
Like each other's LinkedIn posts. Like, it's good. Like, it's just that I think a lot of SDRs, like especially the ones I've been talking to, are afraid of taking that step because it's been drilled into us. Be an SDR, work at a big company, get promoted to account executive. Like that's the dream that's been sold to us. But no, dude, like sure, I might make more as an account executive, but I don't want to talk to people for 45 minutes. I don't want to have to wait for other decision makers. Get me on the phone in 5 minutes. I'm going to get you a good opportunity. I dust my hands. I'm on to the next one.
Yeah.
And if you market yourself,
I don't need to deal with the W2 BS and showing up to morning huddles and doing this and doing
virtual
that.
Happy hour.
Let's go do the virtual happy hour and drink a whatever together. Or let's go, let's go do this company offsite or do this stuff. It's like, no, dude, like I have a skill set. And that's what I'm seeing in the tech sales space is this proliferation of people that have been doing it for 1, 2, 3, 4 years, 5 years in some cases, bro, where they've been an SDR for 5 years for 3 different companies, but because they never got into an AE role for any of those companies, they don't feel like they're worthy of becoming an AE at any of these companies. And it's like, look, you don't even need to do that. Your goal is not to be an AE. Your goal is to make $150K. It's to make $200,000. It's to make $250,000. Like, if you can do that working 5-6 hours a day for a handful of clients, like, wouldn't you rather do that and have the freedom and flexibility to do what you want when you want? And I think people are starting to wake up that like, that is a better modus operandi. Like that's a better way to go about it.
Like I was never one of those like corporate dudes, bootlickers. I've gotten terminated from jobs.
Me neither, bro. Like I lasted 6 months max at every job I've had. Like, you don't even see some of the experiences on my LinkedIn, so I don't put them on there.
In the sales industry is such a mess right now because, like, look, I was always talented, but you look at my LinkedIn, you think I'm a job hopper or this or that, right? And people have these negative, like, the whole sales industry is a mess right now because there's so much fluff and out there. And you tell me where else I can make $50 for every 5-minute conversation I have. And if I make 5 conversations in an hour and a half, bro, that's like over $200. And then
where are you at right now from like a monthly reoccurring revenue standpoint? Are you up to 10K yet or close to 10?
I think I hit 10K this month. The month before it was around 7 or 8. And I think November is going to be a really, really good one coming up. Like I have one client finishing up. Hopefully they renew. And if they don't renew, that's all right because
there's always another one, bro. There's always another one. Like whereas before it felt like you were getting fired and it felt like your life was ending because like this thing ended. Now we just anticipate churn, right? We know it's going to happen. We know clients are going to drop, but guess what? We don't care because we've got 2, 3, 4 others. And you know what that does is when you over index for the number of opportunities that you need, all of a sudden you become more valuable and your rates can start going up.
Exactly. I'm at that point now where like I kind of underpriced myself at first because I wanted the deals and the clients provided the lead list. So look, I learned and I said, okay, like now I'm gonna anchor myself a little bit higher because I have the social proof, I have the skill, the talent, I've already done it. So yeah, like I want to get to a spot like Elijah and Patrick, where you have one client paying you over 10K to do 2 hours of work a day.
Yeah, I know.
Bro.
Patrick bumped up Aura Claim now, dude. They're paying him almost 15 G's a month. That one,
dude,
and watch Convergent,
yeah.
Luigi, his client Convergent, they will come. He will come back.
Yeah,
and then all of a sudden, Patrick will be doing 25K a month himself between 2 clients.
And and then in the rest of your day, it's like, because I come from like a real hustle mentality, right? Yeah. But it's like, dude, I don't want to work 8 hours a day. And that's not me being lazy. That's not me having no ambition. It's like, bro, if I can do all of this in 2 hours, why can't I go on the beach and sit on the beach for 2 without having the stress? Like, even working at the agency, like, okay, sure, the work only took 2 to 4 hours a day, but then still, like, you have to be active on your phone. Like, you didn't get back to Slack, right? You kind of always have that pressure. But with this, it's like, okay, deal done, your CRM, Google Sheets updated. I literally do whatever the hell I want the rest of the day. And that's such a powerful feeling.
Dude. Yeah. It's that feeling of like true freedom. Like, wow, bro, like I did my job. My clients are happy. It's growing. I'm doing better. But like, now I can go like take a break. Right. Like I went and grabbed, I was doing this Bible study with my group last week. Yeah. And one of the guys and we stayed after for like an extra hour. Yeah. And just chatted it up and we're talking and stuff. And I'm like, man, I think I really take for granted because I'm so used to it now. But I'm like, bro, I take for granted like this feeling of not having to be somewhere at a certain time because my boss is going to get upset if I'm not. Yeah. Right. And it's like, that's a really good feeling. Okay. Last question I have for you, or last two questions. Yeah. Last 3, I guess, but they'll be quick. Yeah. How likely are you to recommend the SuperSDR community and the one-on-one coaching for someone that's looking to go down this path?
I think I've already recommended it to like 10 people. Like I've had people reach out and be like, a lot. I recommend it to everybody. Like here's the analogy. I was terrified of water and swimming pools as a kid. I almost drowned. Yeah. Here's the thing. You can dip your foot in the pool as much as you want, but sometimes you got to just jump in. Yeah. So just jump in. I recommend it to if you're at SDR today and you're not doing this, like you're just money down the drain. So I recommend it to everybody.
Why should someone listening take action right now?
You should take action right now because it will literally change your life. In this community, I swear everyone that joins it within 6 weeks has landed a client or multiple clients and they're living on their own terms. Like, dude, screw all that corporate sales. Just join the community. We'll help you find a client. Like, dude, you just tossed me a nice, sweet, easy deal. That's going to take 2 weeks of my time. Yeah. Me trying to find that on my own, I could never have found this company in the Midwest.
And it's happening, guys. We're doing that all the time in the community. Exactly. And as you get better as a student in the community, you will literally be overwhelmed with opportunities. And you can start putting opportunities in the community, joint venturing with other reps that are in the community. No, that's awesome, man. You've been a huge light in the community, and you're one of my favorite students I've coached because seriously, bro, because I knew where you were at before. We've worked together. I could feel the anxiety when you joined around what was going to come next for you, and you didn't let that fear or that anxiety control you. You just said, you know what? I'm not going to feed the fear. I'm going to eat the fear, and I'm just going to go get it, and I'm going to lean into it. And for anyone watching this, you should feel scared. You should feel uncomfortable. You should feel like you're taking a risk because that literally means that you are stepping outside of your comfort zone. Yeah. And then we're never going to get to, it's like working out in the gym, right? And like, unless you get that last few reps in where you're grinding and you're going hard and you're pushing yourself and you're uncomfortable and you're in pain, like you're not going to grow. You're not going to get better. No. What can we improve about the community? What could be better?
Oh shoot, that's a good one. I don't even know because look, like you join the community, you get access to like Apollo, right? All the mobile numbers, everything you need. We have dialers that we use. Shout out Trellis, right? Like I don't know, because you join the community, you get the tech stack, you find like, I don't know, man. I'm not the guy to ask because I'm ecstatic about the like. You literally,
you're like, bro,
I mean, you might be able to pay me to think of something, but dude, right now, like, I'm ecstatic. It's been everything everything and more than I thought it ever would have been. Like, just building the friendships, finding deals. Hey, look, if I have something on my mind, whether it's Hunter, how do I attack this client better? Or Hunter, I'm not feeling like myself today. Dude, all I gotta do is go in the community, find your calendar. I get a half hour of your time, and it's good. Like, you do an amazing job of cultivating, great people in the community, always posting in the community. Like, it's not one of those communities where it's like, okay, you pay the money and then we just give you like a Google sheet or like a PowerPoint.
Yeah, like, you're off to the races. It's like,
join the community, you're gonna get kicked in that, you're gonna get beat up, and you're gonna get pushed to get results that you're capable of getting. And that's the best part about the community, right? You join it, unless you put zero effort in, like, you're not going to fail joining the community. I think that's the strongest feeling. Like, you're not.
I've told people, like, there are folks that have joined who, we're pretty choosy about who we let in. Yeah. Like, we're trying to cultivate a good culture. We're not trying to have a bunch of newbies in there and people that don't know what they're doing. Yeah. Not that someone that's new couldn't join and figure it out, but like, we had a gentleman one time that joined, and I didn't realize how little B2B sales experience he had when he joined, and I still let him in. Yeah. And dude, he still closed the client within a few weeks, right? and not only that, he actually had him on the hook for $10K a month, and then kind of shot himself in the foot. But he still ended up getting paid like 3 or 4 G's up front for like half a month's worth of work to test the waters with them. And it's like, that's literally half, if not all, of the investment in the community right there from that first client. So anyway, bro, I know time is money, and I want to let you get back to work here. But I appreciate everything. I'm going to get this edited up and get it out to folks and get it out on LinkedIn and stuff at some point. Yeah. But this has been great, brother. I've enjoyed very few other things than seeing you grow and get better, dude. Because like, it's so cool seeing you step into the confidence that I knew was there, that I in the skill set that I know that you have, and seeing you truly realize that potential. So keep crushing it, keep grinding. Hit me up if you need anything.
The best thing I did. Yeah, for sure. I got you. But look, like, I'm popping on LinkedIn, Hunter, so I got to get back to all these people first. I got to work my clients, and it's crazy. It's 11:15 my time. I got to be at the gym in 4 hours. If I had a regular job, I'd be panicking. But this is enough time for me to take 2 more meetings, get all my completions done, wipe my hands, train, have a coconut on the beach, and do it all over again.
I love it. You're living that beach SDR life. The beach SDR. I love it. I
actually only have a shirt on today because I have to talk to you, but otherwise I just cold.
Alrighty, buddy. Well, hey, peace out. Have a good rest of your day. Let me know if you need anything. See you, buddy.